This is TWiT.
Sundar Pichai, CEO of Google, they asked him at this event that Recode did with MSNBC, Kara Swisher and Ari Melber from MSNBC, interviewing Sundar Pichai, Susan Wojcicki of YouTube. And of course, it's Kara. Kara's going to always ask the, the tough questions. Pichai talking about James Damore, the employee who wrote the memo saying, why are we working so hard to hire women? They don't like technology. Said he does not regret firing Damore. He only regrets people thought of it as political. Because Damore's suing, saying, that Google discriminates against conservative employees. Pichai said, I regret that people understand that we made this for a political belief one way or another. It's important for the women at Google and all the people at Google. We want to make an inclusive environment. I mean, I do not regret it.
I think that's sort of a distinction without a difference, honestly. I mean, I think that's all they've said all the way along is this is just the wrong thing to do. If you want to interpret that as political, I think what he's saying is if people interpret that as political, that's a bummer. But we've always said it was just the right thing to do.
But they're being sued saying Google discriminates against white male conservatives. Yeah. I
mean, all they have to do is look at the number of
white males?
White men employed by Google.
And probably many of them Republicans. Yeah.
I mean, I have no idea what their political stance is, and I don't think they actually really know. They're not. I'm sure they're not. I mean, Google can track anything they want, but I'm sure they're not really tracking that. If you look statistically at the employment roles at Google, I cannot believe the claim that white men are being discriminated against.
They might have a few white men at Google.
There's a few. That's a good point. That's actually a good point.
And I don't even think that he fired him because of the fact that it was political. I think that it was just really bad press and made Google look bad. And because of that, they lost a whole bunch of money and got, again, it's all about branding. And so he cost them a whole bunch of money. And if you cost your company a whole bunch of money, you're probably going to get fired.
Susan Wojcicki did say it personally hurt her feelings what Damore wrote. She was insulted by it.
It is insulting. And the other thing that Sundar is saying is it makes it harder for us to hire women if it seems that we are discriminating against women or that we are full of employees who are going to create a hostile work environment for them. And Google has, like many Silicon Valley companies, been actually working very hard to create a more inclusive environment. And if you think about it from a business standpoint, that makes a lot of sense. Women spend more money in the United States than men. So if you have a diverse staff, you're more likely to create a product that people will buy and spend money on. And it just, from a business standpoint, it makes sense.
I mean, I think you can make a really strong case that Silicon Valley would make better products if it had a more diverse workforce.
Sure, and diverse in all ways.
Yeah.
The more you represent the public, the better you can make products that the public will use.
We've said that for years. One of the reasons computing technology is so hard to use is because it's designed by engineers. It'd be nice if you had a few normal people in the doors as well. I mean, obviously, engineers have to design it, but they don't have a really good grasp of what normal people go through to try to figure out how to use this stuff. They go, well, it's obvious. You just click the mouse, you do the thing, and people go, huh? So obviously, a little bit of diversity wouldn't hurt.